Morning everybody, it's Chris here from Serene Education speaking, and I'm doing an update on the four majors, but not on a daily time frame. I'm going to be looking at more of a longer time frame, purely because today we have a bank holiday for three of the major pairs. Well, Canadian dollar is one, the US dollar, and Japanese yen. They're all on bank holidays today, so I decided to have a look at a bigger time frame for all you longer time frame traders. So I'll be looking at an hourly chart, CTC of our hourly chart, 4 hour daily, and a weekly down here at the bottom right. Okay, so just gonna have a look at the weekly to start with, and you'll notice that we've had some considerable up movement, and I'm going to do a projection on the fib. And you'll notice that was our starting point down here in early June this year, and then I'm going to do a projection back to the pullback we saw in early September and drop it, and you can see that we are now reaching 100% of that initial move here on our fib extension. 161.8 would be ideally our long-term one, because that'll take us to a previous high of this down extension. Okay, and you can see now that last week we saw, after all the favorable news, euro trading higher, we saw it close higher than the 200 period moving average, the institutional moving average. So it's a good sign that we're now above and closed above the 200 period moving average. The start of today, or this week, has seen the pair fall back slightly on Asian market news, but as long as we can close higher this week and find some support or stay above the 200 period moving average, then we could see further extensions, and our next target or port of call would be just a small brief stop off here at just above 143.50 ish, and then 149 would be our ideal target. 149.50 would be the target to aim for. Okay, CTC on this time frame, we've gone blue across the board, so it's all pointing in favors of an upside. Daily, you'll notice that on Friday we ended off with a spinning top after a doji on the Thursday. This was after breaking a strong resistance level during the week. Okay, at 138.50, and by staying above that area there, we confirmed that we could see some more upside movement. Ideally, what we're going to do now for all you day traders is to have the pair, or wait for the pair. Okay, when you're seeing an indecision candle, you need to wait for a confirmation or decision to act. Okay, so you have indecision, we need to see a decision candle. Have to. Okay, so ideally a decision candle should tell us, or would be, for more long side to break or close higher than the previous high that we saw. Okay, so anywhere about higher than that level there, which we saw, which was 140.27, will be great for more upside movement, and then we could start looking at next targets. So we saw a bit of a, you can see that it's tested that particular one and pulled back, so a break above that area there would be great, and we could be looking at another extension of 143ish to this sometime this week if it all goes to plan. Okay, so break above that area there at 140.31 would be great, or we could see it sometime pull back and retest this area here, consolidating. Okay, so as it stands on, you'll notice the 4 hour has been working beautifully. You can see the support that's occurring here, so this is a good example. You can see how we've been going sideways. Okay, need to break above that area there. Long, you can see we're starting to be squeezed now. It could come back to bounce on here. You can see the 20 period moving average has been acting as support for this. This is a good idea. So what we could do is, you long-term traders, is just bide your time to see if we can see further support on here. If it breaks that support, failure to find support at that area, we could see the pair fall back to the 50 period moving average subsequently. Okay, just keep that in mind, guys. This is how you literally do it. You piece it together as you go along, and those will be your ports of calls if the pair fails to break higher. I'll be back next with the sterling against US dollar.